you should have seen the disappointment on Sauce's face when Parker Fox walked in just carrying some waffle juice.
What's the actual title on it there?
Power Cakes Flapjack Quick Mix. He said he doesn't go to the store.
He didn't go to the store.
When was the last time you quick mixed, Hawk?
I'm about to right now.
Yeah, he said if you brought him in waffles, he would.
So you just have everything delivered to your house. You don't go to the store ever.
No. I went to Target for the first time probably like a week ago when Taylor was gone because I needed something.
Wait a minute. Not the first time ever.
Well, no, not the first time. And the first time in like
years.
Yeah, years. And I mean, I'll go with Taylor sometimes, but like the other day she was like, "Do you want to go to the store?" And I was like, "Well, that means you're going to go to Target, then you're going to go to Aldi or maybe Cub, or then you're going to go somewhere else." And I don't know if I want to do that. So
smart.
Can you blame me?
You get it, man.
We got Amazon, we got Prime, we got quick delivery.
I got to tell you, I love shopping. I always
So
have.
do I.
I love it. I just love it.
I like the impulse buying. I don't do it very often. Like normally, I'm more. All right, I'm going to go get the 3 or 4 things that I need and get out.
Fair enough.
When my wife's the opposite. But still, once in a while, it's like there's the 3 or 4 things. Hey, that looks good. I need waffle mix.
Yeah.
Then you go home.
Yeah. Well, I just realized when I was in the Cub today, I was like, I don't know the last time I've like really went and shopped. So I was like, where the heck could waffle mix be? I thought they used to have like the big yellow bottle or whatever. You know what I mean?
Sure,
The
yeah, that's
Bisquick.
still Bisquick,
Yeah, I
baby.
could not find that
couldn't find
anywhere.
it?
No, couldn't find that anywhere. And Cub at 7 a.m. is, I don't know if the customer service is all there. So, but nonetheless, I found a substitute. So maybe if there's a waffle maker lying
There
around,
was,
we can
but
really
Hawk
get
said
excited.
he took it home.
I had to take it home. They were going to throw it away.
They were going to throw it away.
Got nothing left here anymore, man.
Sauce, just hammer that. Just slam it.
Yeah,
No.
take a swig.
No.
Yeah, try it, man. See, I mean, why not?
You like the juice?
Yeah.
It's no, this isn't syrup.
You want more juice?
It's
I wonder if it would taste pancakey.
It's like the mix to make pancakes. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
yeah.
Just put it between-
I pre-put water in there too.
Sauce, that's what it's going to look like when it's in your colon anyway. Just start
Yeah,
it
man.
looking like
Leave
that.
my
Who cares?
colon
Put it between your very
You wish.
warm, damp, moist thighs
Oh, jeez.
and let it cook.
Heat that thing up.
Let it cook.
Let it cook, baby.
Talk about a yeast infection.
Yeah, talk about it.
No.
Yeah, talk about it.
There you go. Thanks, Parker.
Yeah, thanks.
How's
Yeah.
your knee?
We
Thought, buddy.
flapjacked it.
How's your knee?
Yeah, what'd
My
you do?
knee's good, yeah. Just
what'd you
little
have done?
Minor surgery on Monday. Got a little cleanup. I had a cyclops lesion and then some hardware removal.
A one-eyed
But-
monster?
Cyclops
One-eye monster.
lesion?
Yeah.
So, how many surgeries is for you? Is that make about a baker's dozen there, Bob?
That was number 4.
Number 4. Number 4. All right.
Yeah,
so
hopefully the last one too. So
5th one's free?
yeah, I want to get it done. Well, actually, this one was free too. The U covers it up to 2 years after you leave school. So I was
Smart.
like, I got to get,
That's awesome.
I got to
You
get
are
this thing
smart.
done.
You gotta
So-
take care of that whole body.
Exactly. So before I know it, I'm sure I'll need knee replacements. But golf is almost here this summer. So,
Oh, yeah.
so you got to get it done.
Common played yesterday.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Good for him. I think there's a couple courses open, Oak
Oh, yeah, they
Marsh
should
and a
be,
couple
yeah.
other places.
I
so.
think that's where it's supposed to be 69 today.
Wow, sweet.
That's right, baby. That's right.
70 next Tuesday, and then snow a week from Thursday.
Oh, sweet. Great.
What?
You ready for the news?
The what?
The news?
Do it.
Wait, did you order yet?
This
told you
is
to drink the
KFAN
batter.
News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
Thank you, St. Paul Saints. Opening day for the Saints is March 31st. Get your tickets now, man. Everybody's getting a sweet hoodie just for going to CHS Field. First 1,000 people, anyway. I love the St. Paul Saints. We're mixing up some batter with the St. Paul Saints. We ought to have our own waffle day at St. Paul Saints.
Or a waffle stand. Do
There
they
you
have
go.
a
Yeah.
do they have a small
That'd be great.
space where we can set up a pop-up shop and just sell waffles at the
Pop-up?
Saints games?
Yeah. Or instead of a kissing booth, a flashing booth.
Oh,
And we get Scoggins and Seifert and Alec Lewis.
Yeah.
And they
Anyone
just
else?
Flip those things out for 50 cents.
All the rest of the great male journalisms?
Yep. Anyone else, Hawk?
No, just those 3. I've seen the rest of them too, and I'm not interested.
Wow.
Darn.
Yeah, put them away, Lavelle.
Yeah. Rosie, sit down.
Now you took it too far.
Yeah, you don't know where the line is.
Me?
Here's a weird story that's very, very serious, and I'll start the news with it. But as she prepares to her return to the Today Show, Savannah Guthrie has taped an interview with Hoda Kotb. The sit-down will air Thursday and Friday on Today. It will be Guthrie's first interview since her mom, Nancy Guthrie, went missing, the victim of an apparent kidnapping nearly 2 months ago. NBC aired a short clip of the interview, I should say, on Wednesday morning. Someone needs to do the right thing. We are in agony. We are in agony. It is unbearable, Guthrie said through tears. How do you go back to work? But how do you not go back to work?
I mean,
how do you get back with life? And it's not like she's going to work a regular job. She's got to go on TV every day.
Yeah.
Isn't that something, right?
I honestly don't know how you do it. Because
I don't either.
You have to have this weird kind of guilt of going back to normal when, like you just said, you have the rest of your life to live. And if she never comes back, you can't wait forever. It's the impossible question that nobody wants to think about because it's a terrible, terrible choice. You either do nothing the rest of your life and sulk. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Or you do this and have like weird survivor's guilt.
Right.
It's a no-win situation. It's terrible.
And this is, I'm going to qualify it, even though I don't think I should have to, but you guys know this is not how I feel. But I would say that, wouldn't you guys agree, there's a 90% chance that the reason her mom was kidnapped is because she's on television.
Maybe. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, maybe,
Definitely could be.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, it's definitely a possibility.
Right? So, man, I don't know. Tough. 54 years old, the centerpiece of the Today Show, one of the most important franchises at NBC Universal. So eventually she was going to have to go back to work, but still no word. Amazing that in this day and age that can happen. Amazing.
Crazy.
That can happen. So I don't know. I hope for a miracle, but I can't imagine, right?
Yeah, when a handful of days ago, the Guthrie family was like trying to beg, maybe the wrong word, but kind of begged the public to not forget about this story and not lose track. It's like, well, isn't that the investigator's job, is to keep the case moving? I mean, all we can do is,
I know.
It's not like we stopped caring. It's just like there's no new information. If there was new information, we'd be like, oh, what's the update?
Sure.
What happened?
Right. Yeah.
So I know they want us to keep caring. I think everybody thinks it's a terrible story, but there's nothing new.
That's got to be the hardest part of like victims' families, of like trying to sit back and let, the professionals do their job.
Yeah.
It's like, how can I just sit here and do nothing,
Right. You're not just going to go search neighborhoods for nothing, right? You need leads. It's terrible, man.
Terrible.
I can't imagine there's going to be a happy ending there, but
There have been before, though.
sure.
There's a documentary about that young lady who was gone for, ever.
Elizabeth Smart.
Yeah.
And that's a super happy ending, even though she went through hell. But,
Right.
But I would argue, and this is, I think, what Savannah Guthrie's already hinted at, I think they just want resolution. Even if she is dead,
Yes.
if
just
she's
want an
dead,
answer.
they want it to be over. Whether she's returned alive or dead, they just don't want this kind of purgatory for the rest of their lives, not knowing what they should be doing.
Correct.
Should you keep looking or should you move on?
You just want an answer. Yep.
Yeah.
One of
Terrible.
our fine sponsors on this show is St. Cloud State University. And this happened yesterday, and some love going out to the St. Cloud PD for handling this as quickly and as well as they did. Police say a St. Cloud State University student was arrested on Monday after threatening to carry out a shooting on campus. St. Cloud PD says it received a report of threats on the SCSU campus just before 2 p.m. Officers arrived to learn that a 29-year-old man had threatened to shoot other students on the campus. The man from St. Cloud was found to be in possession of a handgun and was taken into custody, with police also finding replica guns and other things in his belongings. Taken to Stearns County Jail, being held pending charges. The investigation is ongoing, but every story that I read that was kind of ancillary to this, was saying that the cops responded perfectly and quickly, and thanks to the students and some what would you call student security people, the resolution was quick and taken care of perfectly, and nobody got hurt. So thank God for that.
Yeah.
That's spooky.
That's terrifying, right?
Yeah. Terrifying.
So there you go. Here's a sports story that I find very, very fun. Years from now, Carter Baumlar, I'm sure that's not how you say it, likely won't need to think for too long when recalling that he found out he was making a big league roster for the first time. Texas Rangers manager Skip Schumacher made the moment memorable by sharing the news during a mound visit on Monday in Arlington, Texas. That's right. He was on the mound. He was pitching. And out of nowhere, here came his manager to tell him he had made the squad.
Brilliant.
Isn't that cool?
That's sweet.
So thought he was going to get removed from the game, but instead it was, hey, by the way, you made the team.
I wasn't expecting it. I was like, why is he coming out here? And he got on the mound and told me I made the team. It's pretty cool. I mean, honestly, I thought I was getting taken out of the game. I didn't know what was going on. Obviously, whenever the manager comes out, you're usually done. Yeah, he just came up and told me I made the team, and everybody just said congrats. Caught me totally off guard. Went through a lot of hard times. A few years ago, I never would have expected this. Looking back, I'm glad I kept my head down and kept hammering away. It's pretty special.
So again, Carter Baumler, Baumler. If you want to follow his career, he's made the big leagues. Good
How great would it be if Abbott right now did the opposite and walked in with some waffles and a tremendous 12, handed it to Sauce, and then said, "You are dismissed."
Right, but
the opposite of what this guy just went through.
Would you take it and go?
I would definitely eat food.
yeah, you definitely would. But
Well,
he's
you're gonna have to do it outside, though.
Yeah,
Security
Outside
doesn't.
the building?
Yeah, security doesn't want you to eat it here.
yeah.
The guy downstairs going to escort you out.
He's going to sweeten it by having Chip Scoggins right outside the front door.
And
His blouse completely buttoned.
I'd also like to see your topless.
I'm sorry, Chip. He brought you up. I didn't. He
no,
did.
you did.
I did not.
You said Chip Scoggins.
I did not.
had
Corey did.
Unbelievable warlocks.
Right, and I'm Cindy Lauper.
See? Sorry, Chip. We love you, though.
Man, this show's dumb.
Carol Evan brought us this story about Target.
Target is tightening its dress code for staff as the company tries to reinforce its in-store brand. According to Bloomberg, Target will be stricter on its red shirts, saying similar shades like pink or maroon will no longer be acceptable. They are also limiting big logos and requiring khaki, remember that, or blue denim bottoms. That change is going to take effect this summer.
I've always thought that was weird. I mean, I worked at Best Buy. We all had Best Buy polo shirts that were blue, embroidered the whole
Every day?
Exactly. Okay. We had I think they gave you 2, so you had to keep up on laundry, otherwise you smell like ass. Yeah. But you had to stay on top of it. It's so funny because that was Julie Nelson, was it not? Was that
yes,
Julie
that was
Nelson?
Julie. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So it's funny because in Minnesota here, we get a lot of Target employees that are rocking gopher colors. And I'm like, that is maroon. That is clearly not red.
Right.
There's a gopher on the sleeve.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be wearing red. And I'm going, this is just anarchy. This is Lord of the Flies here. They can just wear whatever they want.
What store am I in?
Right. So, tighten it up a little bit. Let's look like professionals.
Get your act together.
If Parker's going to only go to your store once every 4 years,
I want to see Target red.
Be presentable. Come on. He doesn't want to see maroon and gold gopher colors. Gross.
He's seen enough of that.
Yeah. Way too much.
I used to work at Ben Franklin. You remember those stores, Ben Franklin stores?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
What's that? Is that a paint store?
No, it was like, well, yeah, I mean, they had some
hardware stuff.
It was like a Target before a Target. They had everything.
Fair enough.
And the only dress code was we had to wear baby sealskin thongs
Come on.
Need help.
as bottoms. We could wear any top we wanted.
Had to be from baby seals
Baby
specifically?
seals, yeah.
How long did you work there?
8 years.
My God,
I
because
still go
of the
back there from time to time.
because of the dress code.
The employee discount.
It's an antique store now. I still go in there with
You
my
throw
thong.
stuff on the ground to see if the employees will pick it up
Yeah. How long did it take to get comfortable?
immediately for
I'm
him.
still
Just
real. I'm
worked
not
right
real
away.
comfortable because a lot of hair.
He said, "This is my destiny."
You guys are weird. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nothing worse when it gets tangled, huh?
It's the news. Yeah, that's the worst, by the way. You're right. The worst.
All right, Sauce, you want to do sports when we get back?
I'd love to.
All right, because Parker wants to hear all about it.
You
All
got
right.
stuff to say.
Woo! More of the Power Trip Morning Show and Parker Fox after this on The Fan.
Yeah, that's some sweet bass guitar right there. My goodness. All right, here we go. Parker Fox in the studio playing that air bass. You want to see an air bass, though? Look at this one.
Yeah.
That's a big one right there. It's time for some sports.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip.
Brent Larson is the new Gopher men's hockey coach. He has over 150 wins and was recently the head coach at St. Cloud from 2018 to this past season. In his first year at St. Cloud, they were 36-3.
Whoa. That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what people say about this hire because, 8 years ago or 10 years ago, whatever it is basically the same situation. You bring Motzko from St. Cloud, and now you're doing it over again. But clearly they have faith that he can push this program in the right direction. I think as a guy who grew up on Gopher hockey, like we would go to all the Gopher hockey games, like Minnesota should be one of the top premier locations and destinations for kids across the country, especially here in Minnesota, right? So I'm excited to see hopefully the trajectory of the program going the right way, and you're competing for Big Ten titles and national championships.
Well said.
Got that right.
Let's go.
Go Ghosts.
The Timberwolves battle the Rockets tonight at 8:30. Your Wolves are in the 5th spot, a half game up on the Rockets. That game can be heard right here on The Fan.
Could be a playoff preview. Right now, Lakers are the 3, Denver's the 4, Timberwolves the 5, Rockets the 6 in the West. So I think this is the matchup, if you're the Wolves, that you would maybe want to see. Luka Doncic is playing at a super high level for the Lakers right now. LeBron's playing well. And then you mix that with a Denver team who's always plays well against the Timberwolves. So if you're looking at like where you want to be in the playoffs, I would maybe want to see the Rockets because they just don't have the depth that some of these other teams do. Timberwolves with a big win in Boston. I'm sure you guys talked about that. But
Hawk did, yeah.
Yeah, 21 years since we won there. So they got to be feeling good about themselves. So I think they are underdogs at home tonight, -1.5, no Anthony Edwards. So
I'm going to give you the 4 Sweet 16 men's games tomorrow. You just give me your quick thoughts.
Okay, let's do it.
Purdue and Texas. Texas, the 11 seed. Purdue's the 2 seed. Purdue's a 7.5 point favorite.
Yeah, Purdue coming off winning the Big Ten championship. I like them. They got veteran 2 senior guards, so I like Purdue.
2 more Big Ten teams. Nebraska, the 4 seed, and Iowa, the 9 seed. Nebraska's a 1.5 point favorite. That's tomorrow at 6:30.
How fun is that? We get the Sweet 16 with Iowa versus Nebraska. It's
Go, Freddie Hoiberg.
It's unbelievable. Somebody said, however much Busch Light you have in Houston, Texas, double it because you just do not have enough. But because that's where the game's being played. But I like Nebraska. I think they have more depth, but Iowa has the best player in Bennett Sturtz, so he could be the difference maker. I think that's a tight one.
I think his aunt Norma is going to be at the game.
Let's go. Norma Sturtz.
Lame attempt at humor. Swing and a miss.
Norma Sturtz.
3 1 seeds are left, and that includes Arizona will battle Arkansas. Arizona's a 7.5 point favorite tomorrow. That game's at 8:45.
And I think that line's gone down. I think it opened at like 9.5 or 10.5 when I first saw it. And I think getting lower is better because this Arkansas team is legit. They have probably the best player left in the tournament.
Didn't he sign
he signed a deal with Reebok. He's the first ever college to get his own signature shoe. Came out with like an ad with Allen Iverson about how he's the truth or
whatever.
whatever.
What's his name, Hawk?
I think that you're talking about Driver McDougal.
Yeah, that's a terrible close. Name. Darius Acuff Jr.
See, he knew that though.
But that's going to be a good game.
Darius. Oh,
that'll be a great game.
Didn't you just have surgery on your Acuff a couple days ago?
I did, yeah. My Acuff is now clean.
And then 2 seed Houston, a 3.5 point favorite over another Big Ten team, Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois got the offensive firepower. Houston's known for the better defense, but they're not the tough, gritty defense that they've been the past couple of years. I think Illinois has too much offense.
And we'll just go through the rest of them here.
Might
Duke
well.
and St. John's. Duke is a 6.5 point favorite. That game's at 6:10 on Friday.
That'll be my game of the tournament. I got St. John's winning it all.
Do you really?
Yeah, I love their defense. I love Rick Pitino. Now, do I think Duke can win this game by 15? Probably. St. John's doesn't have the offense, but if they play well in the defensive end and make shots, they're gonna win it all.
Alabama and another Big Ten team, Michigan is a 9.5 point favorite on Friday at 6:35.
Yeah, Michigan's front court is dominant. I've talked about it. They go 6'8", 6'10", and 7'3" across the board.
That's a huge bitch.
I know, and their front court, it's insane. So I think they're just too big for Alabama, but Alabama's got the guards, so it should be kind of a mismatch on both ends.
How good was that dude for Alabama that got busted with 2 pounds of weed?
Really good. Yeah, he wasn't their best player, but he was probably their next best player.
How outdated does that feel? I know, like when you have 2 pounds of weed, you're selling it. You're a drug dealer. You're doing illegal things.
Yeah.
But we act like he killed somebody. That would have been a huge deal like 30 years ago. Now it's like, who cares? Let the man sell weed.
And now they
have 2 pounds of tobacco leaf.
Yeah, exactly. And now
feels so outdated.
The NCAA is like lowered. Like you can have like THC or whatever it is in your system when you pass a drug test. Like there's a threshold that you can be in.
You should be able to.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he'll be back. I haven't heard any new reports on that, but I mean, it's a lot of weed to
Let
have
the
on your
boy
person.
sell some
Yeah,
weed.
who cares? It's
Who
weed.
cares?
If he's selling fentanyl,
Yeah, it's a
sure.
different
Then
deal.
who
Shut it down.
cares? They're selling weed everywhere.
It's a victimless crime.
Yeah, correct.
Come on.
Yeah, think of how good the cat must feel. UConn 2 seed, Michigan State 3 seed. UConn is a 1.5 point favorite.
Yeah, two of the best coaches in the tournament, and Hurley and Izzo. Michigan State wants to play super fast, and UConn wants to guard you. So it'll be a messy game. UConn's got probably the experience, the veteran leadership, but Michigan State has arguably the best guard left in the tournament in Fears. So I like that game as well.
In the last game on Friday night, 9:10 p.m., Iowa State and Tennessee.
Are you going?
I wish I was going.
Oh, no.
I am unfortunately not going.
We'll sell some weed.
I got to start selling some weed to buy a ticket. I think the get in the door price for the Midwest tournament is like $340. So
You know a guy.
I know a guy, but you know how many families coming out of the woodworks for tickets and situations.
You're
And
marrying his sister.
yeah, but I know how it is when I played in it too. Is like you get 4 to
Those
6.
were easy to come by.
Yeah, that's true. You get like 4 to 6 tickets, and everybody wants them, and especially now, and being in Chicago, people can just drive down. So
that's sweet.
It's still TBD. I know that I would love to go, but we will see how it happens. But I love Iowa State in that game. Their best player has been out in Joshua Jefferson, so hopefully he can get healthy. If he can get healthy, they can legitimately win it all. And Taylor's brother Nate's been playing at a really high level. I think averaging like 14 points per game.
Kentucky.
Yeah,
in the second half.
Yeah, that was a routing. So I love an Iowa State. Hopefully they can keep it up.
The Gopher women's basketball team will be at the Sweet 16. They will battle UCLA on Friday at 6:30. UCLA is a 19.5 point favorite.
Yeah. I would love to know what guards he has to say too, because he's in it and he's around it all the time. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the team. I'm excited for Coach Plitzwhite, and I've gotten to know some of the players over the years, especially Mara Braun, who's an awesome player. So I'm excited they have the opportunity. Like UCLA is a powerhouse. They could easily pound them, but hey, got the chance to go play.
The coach was on with Barrero. She's great. She was a great interview with Barrero.
She was awesome. I used to play against her son back in the day. He went to Augustana, and when I was at Northern State, so we had a good little rivalry.
Parker just said her name, and you listened to the interview. Yeah. What is the coach's name?
Plitzelwhite.
Nice.
Man, kiss it.
And the right pronunciation, too.
Yeah, kiss the inside of it.
What?
Wow.
Love the inside.
Wow.
The door.
Just open it up.
The inside of it.
Wow. Wow. Kiss the inside of the door. Parker got
the
it.
hinge.
Yeah, correct. Kiss my hinge.
Lick my hinge.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Title of the podcast.
Wow.
The Wild led the Lightning 2-0 and then got outscored 6-1 the rest of the way to lose 6-3. Zuccarello, Faber, and Terrace. Isn't that how you say it? Zuccarello?
Nailed it.
Faber and Tarasenko scored for the Wild. They are now 40, 20, and 12. They battle the Panthers tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Yeah, I don't want to just keep talking, but I watched that whole game, so it was fun. One of the goals that they scored at the end, they broke the camera inside the goal, and it bounced straight out, so they didn't know to stop the game or not. The puck kept going, and there's glass all over the ice and everything, so... But that's a playoff type of game right there. Bunch of big fights, fists being thrown.
Well, you don't run the best player on the team and not get the crap beat out of you.
And Foligno and this is the new Foligno, Nick Foligno. He can really fight, and he fights with both hands, which I've never seen. Usually you get yeah, you do.
Well, one of them's usually busy with something.
Oh my God.
What about your third hand?
You heard what I said.
The Twins, Hogs Daddy, open their season tomorrow in Baltimore at 2:05. Joe Ryan will go for your Minnesota Twins.
Yeah. Am I the expert? Yeah, absolutely. Let's go. I'm excited. Let's go. It's baseball season. Winnersville, USA. Back to you.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the game. I just want to be at the game. I would like to eat at the game. I'd like popcorn and candy and the home team at the game.
Second Rob Lowe reference of the the morning.
It's excellent.
God, the best. How do you keep a straight face when Rob Lowe's going for it like he did in that scene?
Is that in Parks and Rec?
Yeah, it's everybody in the cast is basically in that room. How do you keep a straight face? Because my guess is that's the first time he busted that out, right? And they all have to not break out laughing. With popcorn and candy and the home team at the game.
Parks and Rec worth it?
Oh my gosh, it's Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, man.
Is it really?
It's a Mount Rushmore for sure.
It's not better than Curb.
No, but it's on the Mount Rushmore.
Okay. That'll be the next one.
The first season is slow, but worth it.
So is every show, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just what it is.
And this is a repeat take, but this is the truth. Again, Chris Pratt's one of the biggest stars in the world, right? Mm-hmm. The first season of Parks and Rec is nuts because he is an ancillary character, and he was supposed to only be a one-season side character.
And then they realized he was
They're
legit.
like, this guy's hilarious, so then he's a major character the rest of the way. So watching the first season, knowing that was supposed to be it for him, is kind of funny, knowing that he's a giant star now.
Yeah, there's some big actors in this.
It's fantastic.
The best part about that scene that you were just talking about, Corey, with Rob Lowe singing, is all of the actors are focusing on something so they don't laugh.
100%. They're not looking at him at all.
Offerman is just staring off in the distance so he doesn't break character. Yeah.
Yeah, and the gist was they were trying to come up with like a campaign song for Leslie, and they couldn't find it. They couldn't get it. But they needed to hear everybody's singing voice to see who could sing. So Rob just busted out his version of Take Me Out to the Ball Game with about 30% of the lyrics being correct.
That's brilliant.
And that's obviously at 100%. He went for it.
Yeah,
so
that's good for him.
It's commitment to the bit.
More on baseball. The MLB season.
Is that what you played in high school?
That's this segment.
Yeah, correct. The MLB season starts tonight with the Yankees battling the Giants at 7:05 on Netflix.
You're the moron.
I'm not smart. And
Yes,
finally, the Bengals signed
Moron baseball.
41-year-old.
Hey, Sauce is putting together a team. Anybody else want to play?
Yeah, you might want to go out for the team.
You'll make it. You'll make it.
41-year-old Joe Flacco to a 1-year deal.
Who did?
The Bengals.
So he's staying with Cincinnati.
Yep.
Congrats,
I forget.
Joe.
He had a 470-yard game last year.
Yeah, against the Bears, I think.
Yep. 470. I think they lost, but he just slinging it.
That's a fantasy dream in those games.
Yeah, man.
He's 41 years old. $6 million.
He's won
to
a
hold
Super
a
Bowl,
clipboard.
man.
Yeah, he has.
And wasn't he done? Wasn't he done when?
I'm pretty sure.
What team brought him back? Because he was done.
It was Cleveland, I think.
Yeah,
I think it was the Browns. Yeah.
And then they traded him in division to the Bengals.
Yeah.
And then he torched him a few times.
That's got to be the worst feeling if you're a
football
GM.
whales.
It does,
I can't
man.
wait for
Won't
it.
be long now.
Yeah, I'm glad you bought all the Hall of Fame game stuff yesterday, Hawk. I appreciate that.
I'm glad you finally brought a toothbrush.
Yeah.
Well, we're staying in the same hotel room, so I'm going to have to.
Will you watch that Netflix baseball game tonight?
Maybe.
No.
You gonna watch more on baseball?
Yeah, just look in the mirror while I play the show.
Yeah, look in the mirror. That's so good. Oh, man. God, you're going to watch the Frost tonight. Big Frost tilt.
What time will
tonight.
that be?
Let's go.
Hawk knew that.
Home or away?
Home game tonight.
What time will that be?
I think 7 o'clock. I think either 6 or
On
7.
Valley?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Sweet.
Sure, you could find it somewhere. I'll be at the game versus the Montreal Victoire.
What is it called now? Is it FanDuel?
FanDuel.
That was a
I lose
test
track.
you
They
passed.
change their name every 2 weeks.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hawk has all the sports channels.
I do.
He pays for NFL Sunday Ticket in March.
I like keeping him in business.
Yeah, that's kind of you, Hawk.
You are a thoughtful guy.
Yeah,
I try to be.
You're a kind soul.
What's
I don't know
the
about
what's the
that.
Frost update? How are we doing?
Frost are killing it. Yeah, good little winning streak. I think they are now second in the league in points with about 8 or 9 games left. So
how many goals does your gal have?
she's leading the league in points. So
Leading the league in points.
yeah, that's good. Yeah,
MVP campaign or what?
they are saying that the 2 goalies, the goalie for the Victoire and then the
That's
goalie
insane.
for the Fleet, who are both USA and Team Canada goalies, they are legit, and they're the not the only reason, but one of the reasons why their teams are doing so well. So,
Man.
Well, Taylor
We
will put up
both
3 or
know,
4 against her tonight, and then that'll shut down that
Exactly.
We
MVP
all
talk.
know that she's the winner.
she is the winner.
It's been the year of Heisey between Iowa State and the Olympics.
Certainly has.
And the
Certainly
Frost
has.
last year.
Well, you guys were talking about that. I forgot Shohei was back pitching. He threw 4 innings and struck out 11 people. That's insane.
How many strikeouts did he not have?
1.
Nice.
1.
That's insane.
That's insane.
That's
And not only is it, that would be one thing if you're like, man, he's a great pitcher. He hits 50-plus home runs every year.
he's insane.
He's the best player of all time. Don't send me a handwritten note that he's not.
He's got to be, right?
You getting those handwritten notes again?
Yeah. About that subject.
Babe Ruth.
If anybody is about to write
Shohei
a
Ohtani
handwritten letter to Meat Sauce explaining why Shohei is not, just remember, he's more on baseball. So just
well played.
In one ear and out the other. Don't take his argument to heart.
Way to bring that back around, Hinge Daddy.
Can you read cursive?
No.
Can you guys, Hawk?
Sure.
I mean, sure, but
Yeah, of course I can.
Can you write it?
yeah.
We probably
we had
most
to
of
learn
it.
it. Yeah.
I think I was like one of the last people to learn it, but then they like gave up halfway through.
Yeah.
They
Are
meat
you
sauced it.
serious?
Yeah, they meet us.
Hold on.
It's like,
Oh no.
Letter just came in.
Oh no. Handwritten?
it's hot on the press.
Of course, yeah. They just mailed it. They DoorDashed it with waffle juice.
Special delivery.
Oh, this did show up quick.
Oh, what does
Why
it
is it
say?
sticky?
It says, I read, Dear, D-E-E-R, Sauce, get off my nuts, you fat diddler. Babe Ruth forever. Chris Hockey.
Oh,
Those handwritten
That's saved on postage.
Yeah.
handwritten notes are tough. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are a fat diddler.
Wow. Can we go to break?
You think the commercial break's going to stop that line of thinking? Or?
No.
There's another letter.
I got another one?
Yeah, it's coming soon. After the break.
Oh,
It's my favorite Batman villain.
yeah. Isn't he still in prison?
The fat diddler?
Yeah.
He's just a diddler now. He went on Ozempic.
Oh, good for him.
yeah, they gave him in prison.
Yeah, the Riddler and the Joker in prison
Yeah.
to start the next one.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. Barry Keoghan.
Who's
As
off
the
the internet
Joker.
for being called ugly.
Yeah, who cares? He's an awesome actor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man.
sad.
He's
He
going to
ain't
kick
ugly.
ass.
No, he's not. He dated Sabrina Carpenter. You can't be ugly and date that lady.
I mean, who cares?
Of course you can.
Well, I mean,
Be
I'm
ugly.
ugly and I married Kelly.
Exactly.
It's true.
Case in point.
Oh,
Nailed it.
Jeez. That was, you guys are supposed to.
He just
back me
called
up.
you a fat diddler.
no, it wasn't me. It was the.
No, it was
It was
this
the
other guy.
note.
Yeah, another
sticky note.
guy named Chris Hockey that didn't have to pay for postage.
Yeah, he gave it to Hawk.
Yep.
Well,
Actually.
Yeah, it was a sticky note with no adhesive.
This show's derailing.
it is.
We got an hour and 20 minutes to go. We can get there. Parker
can.
Fox is here. Vikings news is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
We've got another Wild Wednesday on the Fan, and we're running it back from last week with tickets to Wild versus Canucks on April 2nd. Just use the iHeartRadio app to send us a talk back and tell us who scores first for the Wild tomorrow night against the Panthers. Get the full details at KFAN.com, keyword contest.
It's a Wild Wednesday. Welcome back. Speaking of wild, that's Parker Fox up there. He's crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy insane.
Blaze.
It's time for Vikings news.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
It's Radco, your truck accessory pro store. Everybody's favorite.
Hell yeah, man.
Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
Is there any?
Well, I mean, the draft is 29 days from today.
They'll take players. Some
4
of them will be
weeks
good. Some
tomorrow.
of them won't be. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
Hawk, who would you like to see him take?
O.J. Simpson's brother, Tom.
Tom Simpson?
Tom Simpson.
Yep.
What position?
He plays long snapper.
Wow. With the first...
We just signed one, didn't
First
we?
overall pick.
First overall, yeah.
Oh,
they
you
want to
take
move
it-
up.
You need a backup.
Okay.
You take him number 1 overall.
Overall, that's what I take. I'm an expert. Don't question me.
I saw the Vikings post the video of Johnny Hecker signing his deal and
Yeah.
doing like you just don't hear punters talk ever. So that obviously that was the first time I'd ever really seen his face, let alone him talking. Seems like a good dude. I don't
Yeah,
know.
man.
Yeah.
And he's
Dude
an
can
all-pro. He's very good.
I do have a little bit of news, including what he broke this morning. In 2028, will have been 10 years since U.S. Bank Stadium hosted Super Bowl LII. The Vikings are hoping to bring another major event to the stadium a decade after that Super Bowl. Somebody got an email.
No, that's me.
The team in Minnesota Sports Events submitted a bid for the 2028 NFL Draft earlier this month. Minneapolis-St. Paul is one of several NFL markets bidding for the draft, which could bring hundreds of thousands of visitors to the area during a 3-day event in late April. Lester Bagley, my main man, the Vikings executive vice president of public affairs, said the team has been trying to bring the draft to the Twin Cities since 2019. The 2028 bid would feature U.S. Bank Stadium as the anchor of the draft weekend in downtown Minneapolis. Bagley said the draft proposal would feature events in both cities, as well as the Mall of America and Viking Lakes developments around the team's Eagan headquarters. The late April draft date could mean a dicey weather forecast for outdoor events in Minnesota, but we all remember the NFL draft was in Green Bay, it was in Detroit, and it was in Kansas City. So come on. If they can do it, we can do it. This year's draft is, by the way, April 23rd through the 25th.
Yep. See, that is again, agree to disagree. Shouldn't be here. Put it in Las Vegas.
I want it here.
End of argument.
I support Lester Bagley and all that he does, and I agree with him, and he's the best.
Yeah, he's A+.
And I would like to see the draft here so that I can attend it and scream bloody murder when we take a player I don't like.
Wow. That is your MO, though. You do that at home. Yeah.
What if the guy's name is Bloody Murder?
What if that's the guy I want them to take?
Right, blood, middle initial E, last name Murder.
Man.
He's from a rough household.
Yeah, that's tough, man. The Bundys don't raise him right.
And the craziest thing, he's a Crip.
Yeah.
Which is, unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I meant he's a member of the gang.
You're getting emails.
I meant he's a Crip, and his name is Blood, and that's ironic. That's
don't
what
you
I
think?
meant.
Hits you right in the face.
Honestly, how did he pass his physical?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Like the Max Crosby trade didn't go through.
But
And
this did? Jesus.
This show is dumb.
Yeah.
By the way, Munier, I don't know, said the 2024 NFL draft brought fans from all 50 states and 20 countries to Detroit, delivering an estimated, are you ready for this, $213 million of economic impact.
I mean, that part,
That's
obviously we'll take that in Minneapolis.
We'll take
if they
that.
land the draft, sure. But it's going to be a clown show. And again, it's the most Vikings thing ever. It's the most Minnesota sports thing ever. They had the draft in Detroit. They had it in Kansas City. They had it in Green Bay. We're going to book it. It's going to be here in 2028. And the most historic blizzard this state has ever seen is going to drop on my birthday in 2028 and obliterate the 2028 draft.
Yep.
Oh,
that's right.
It's going to be a disaster.
Yep.
And the drifts they'll have to go through to get to the stage to hand in the draft pick.
Yeah. Well, that's all covered. They don't care about that.
Yeah, Blood E Murder snowboards to the stage to hug a frozen Roger Goodell.
That'd be great.
He's up there like Encino Man.
Yeah.
Have Hawk just snowmobile them all in.
Let's go, man. I got friends.
Yeah,
Come on, Levi.
Levi LaValle doing backflips with Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah.
Why not?
I just don't think there's
What a
enough
disaster.
area for it downtown.
Oh, come on.
Like what makes it great at these other
thanks,
spots.
SimCity.
Yeah.
Did they not have it in Green Bay?
Yeah, but that's all wide open. They don't have tall buildings.
He's right. There's no skyscrapers there.
Yeah.
There's just an Applebee's.
Yeah, it's just a big field of nonsense.
Big field. Hey, how would you describe Wisconsin?
It's a big field of nonsense.
I think it's the perfect city for it, and I want it now. Lester, tell us how we can help. What can we do to make this happen?
He's probably listening.
I know he is. He's a fan. He's a friend. I like that guy.
How do we get that economic impact, but still have the draft in Las Vegas?
Well, you can go to the draft anywhere, brother.
Yeah, listen to the
We can have it
Hulkster.
here, and you can fly on out there and watch it from...
I want the draft to be in Las Vegas, held in Las Vegas. The prospects go to Las Vegas. The coverage is in Las Vegas. But Vegas just Venmos Minneapolis all of the money.
Yeah.
How do we make that happen? Somebody smarter than me figure that out. How do they send us all of the money?
Just do
That'd be
this
great.
for me. I know there's going to be a side bet for the number one overall pick. Blood E.
Murder.
Let me go to draft.
We call him E-murder.
Martin Moistu is definitely going to give us the breakdown on Blood E Murder in like
believe that.
3 or 4
I
weeks.
think he's quietly giving us a preview of it.
The NFL is preparing for the possibility of replacement officials in the 2026 season, proposing a rule change for one season that would allow the replay center in New York to correct any, quote, clear and obvious mistakes by on-field officials in case of a work stoppage. Did you know this was a possibility?
I just read the headline, and it's going to be perfect because our guy Adam Thielen, of course, will be here Friday to play initials and whatnot after 8 o'clock. And remember, he was on our show and made headlines when he basically said the officiating is getting, I'm paraphrasing, is getting out of control. And one of the things he pointed to was the part-time garbage. He's like, we need full-time officials. And he was the one that said something about how they get starstruck and they want to go back to their normal jobs and say, hey, I was the one that threw that Personal
human nature.
What is the word I'm looking for? Or roughing the quarterback on Patrick Mahomes. I threw that flag. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So, he was on ProFootballTalk.com and ESPN. Quoting on this show saying that the officials need to be full time. So, no more replacement refs, no more part-time refs. We need full-time refs, and I'm sure Adam can walk us through that again.
What if Adam
Friday.
comes in on Friday to play the initials game and reveals that he is going to become an NFL referee?
I think he wants to be a pro golfer, so I think he wants to move on. We can ask him.
Well, he's got all off-season.
Don't forget, and if Abbott's listening, this is for you, Chad. Don't forget, he's going to get here just after 8.
Yeah.
So we're only going to have about 3 or 4 minutes to talk to him before we play initials game 621.
That's right.
Yeah.
So most of his appearance, Chad,
that's right,
will be because of initials.
Yes, Chad.
We'll have very little time to ask him about anything else. He's here just to play initials. That was the only time he was available.
Strictly business.
Strictly business, initials.
On-air production meeting, real quick. Lou Ragoose would like to play the initials. He's got a new book coming out, so he'd like to come in.
What's the book called?
It's called Two Tears.
Dot. The rest of it is finished.
You gotta wait. You gotta wait.
That's a terrible name. All right, we'll get Lou Ragoose in the mix at some point. He's a good dude. We had him on the podcast back in the day.
Checking the email.
Nice guy.
That's not really the name of the book. I don't know where I got that.
Yeah.
Great reporter, by the way. That guy's
really is great, man.
as local journalism, or as Sauce would say, local male journalisms.
Yep.
The money is tight. The industry is changing. Newspapers, TV, radio, it's all different, man. But he's one of the handful in town that prove we still need good reporters in this town, and Lou Ragoose is definitely one of them.
For sure.
Correct.
I like Paul Bloom.
Paul Bloom, Fox 9.
Fox 9, too. The competition committee released its proposed rule changes for next season on Tuesday, including some small tweaks to the kickoff rule and allowing the replay center to eject players for flagrant acts on plays that were not penalized on the field. The changes will be considered by the owners at next week's league meetings in Arizona and would need approval of 24 of the 32 teams to be implemented. The biggest proposal regards the contingency if there is a work stoppage with the officials, and the league once again uses replacement officials as it did back in 2012, which I don't remember that at all.
Hey, how do they? I forget when they first talked about this a handful of weeks ago about the replay officials having the right to throw somebody out of the game. Mm-hmm. Would they retroactively throw a flag, or would it be flagless? But you're like, nope, you threw a punch, even though the refs didn't see it, even though there's no flag, you're still out. Is it? Because I would think if it's a delay, you can't really flag them.
Correct.
Yeah,
so it would just be an ejection without a flag.
Yep.
Well, they'd have to find some way to announce it. You're not just going to pull them off the bench and there goes your fantasy running back for the rest of the game.
I still think it's a fair compromise. All right, the officials missed the call, so sure, you missed the flag, but you still threw a punch. You're gone.
Yeah, you're gone.
That seems fair.
That seems very fair.
Logical.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
Under the proposal from the competition committee, the replay center in New York would be able to advise the on-field officials on any missed roughing the passer or intentional grounding penalty, as well as any act that would have led to an ejection had a penalty been called.
See, but the first two sound like they can still throw the flag
It does sound
on
like
intentional
that, yeah.
grounding or roughing the passer.
The replay center would also be able to intervene to overturn calls that were made on several penalties, including illegal contact, face masks, roughing the passer, horse collar tackles, and intentional grounding. So they can, obviously, before the next play, say, wait, we've looked at it, that wasn't face masking.
Yeah, and they do kind of do that with intentional grounding, because all the time there'll be no flag, and all of a sudden they'll be like, wait, what? That was, and then they'll gather and go, all right, after we watch it, the ref will just throw it in the air, and then they'll call it.
You know, the one thing I still don't understand, and I think I brought this up a couple of times last year during the Viking season, and I even think somebody explained it to me, and I still didn't understand it. I don't understand the difference between when a coach has to challenge and when replay assist just immediately calls down to the field and goes, hey, we got that wrong, by the way. You need to change that. Doesn't that seem like then it's nonstop replay assist? Like,
all the time.
If replay assist is always trying to help, then shouldn't a coach never have to challenge? They should just always have replay assist. I just don't understand how does a coach know, I need to throw the flag to make sure that the replay assist has more time to look at this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
know. I don't understand that process of when does replay assist truly jump in and when do they do not? Or is it just a matter of if they have enough time, they always will jump in?
Well, we definitely don't see as many challenges, I feel like. That could be wrong, but...
And what if they use AI technology for this?
Allen Iverson?
That's right.
Yeah.
Practice, dude.
No practice.
Yeah, we're talking practice.
Well, if they use AI technology, then we can't have the broadcast rights anymore because we are guaranteed human at iHeart. We're not using AI.
Yeah.
What happened to that? I haven't heard that in a while.
It'll fade quickly. Again, I called it the day we launched it. I said, watch how fast this goes away.
Yeah. I haven't heard it in a while. Are we not guaranteed human anymore?
No, we are.
I don't know. Are you?
That would be like AT&T in the 80s going, we're hanging on to the phonograph. Okay. We've moved on.
Yeah.
Zach Morris and Gordon Gekko have cell phones.
Yeah, relax.
We don't need that anymore. We're not going to do that. Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. The whole world is.
Off-field rules that might be on instituted. The committee also proposed giving the league the latitude to alter the date of the roster cut-down day, which is currently the Tuesday following the final exhibition games, to accommodate an international game in Week 1. The Los Angeles Rams and San Francisco are set to open the regular season in Australia and gives the league the option to alter those dates based on when the teams travel to Australia. The committee also proposed making the Saturday and Sunday of Labor Day weekend as business days, allowing for the 24-hour waiver period for players to go into effect on those days instead of waiting until Monday.
Where are we settling on the probability that the Vikings have an international game in 2026? Unlikely?
I mean, I think the only one
Probably not.
I think the only one it can be is that Saints game.
In France?
Yeah.
That maybe, yeah, man.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, sweet.
Because remind me, don't we have the Rams on the schedule, but they've announced that it's the Niners that are playing them or something? So,
I think you are correct.
So that wasn't like a couple years ago we had our fingers crossed, like maybe we're headed to Australia.
Yeah, but it is the Rams and the 49ers. Yep, that's going to open the regular
season. So what options, international options do we have
was
open?
The option for us this year. Is that not true?
Doesn't San Francisco also play in Mexico City?
I believe that is the case.
And then New Orleans, he does?
Yeah.
And then nobody wants the Jets anywhere. Are the Patriots playing somewhere overseas? We play them.
Don't know.
I don't know.
And they wouldn't.
Let's just go watch the Saints in France.
Let's go. Or go to Australia. Watch the opening game.
Yeah, Niners, Rams. Who cares?
That's right. So there you go. Anyway, lots of stuff to be decided, and we're getting closer and closer to the NFL draft, and we'll have more draft coverage featuring our draft guru, Meets Us Paul Lambert.
Thank you.
No, thank you. And thank you to Radko for bringing his Vikings news. And thank you to Blood E Murder.
Blood.
For sponsoring this segment.
Yeah.
Oh, he pays for that?
Thanks, Blood. He's got NIL money.
Good for him.
Fan 5 in a second. Headlines later. Parker Fox is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.